Plain water alone can actually waste your muscle mass after 70, but add just one simple ingredient and you reverse this completely. Today I'm sharing 10 science-backed additions to your daily water that can cut your fracture risk by up to 50%. These aren't expensive supplements or complicated formulas. These are simple, proven additions that change how your body absorbs water and builds muscle tissue. Most people don't know that number 3 on this list absorbs 40% better than plain water, and number 7 works overnight while you sleep. The problem? 90% of people over 70 drink plain water thinking they're doing everything right, but plain water without electrolytes can actually flush out the minerals your muscles need most. Stay with me, because by minute 8, you'll understand why your morning routine might be working against you. Let me explain what happens to your muscles after 70. Your muscle cells lose their ability to hold water efficiently. This is called cellular dehydration. When your cells can't hold water, they can't synthesize protein. And without protein synthesis, your muscles shrink. But here's what researchers discovered at Tufts University. When older adults added specific minerals to their water, their muscle protein synthesis increased by 22% in just 12 weeks. The key is not drinking more water. The key is making your water work better. So let's dive into the 10 additions that make this happen. Addition number 1 is unrefined sea salt, not table salt, sea salt. Here's why this matters. Your muscles need sodium to contract. After 70, your kidneys become less efficient at retaining sodium. A 2019 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who added 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt to their morning water showed 18% better muscle function during strength tests. The dose, 1/4 teaspoon in your first glass of water each morning. That's about 600 milligrams of sodium. This primes your muscles for the day ahead. The benefit: better nerve signals to your muscles, improved muscle contraction, and reduced cramping during movement. Addition number 2 is magnesium glycinate. This specific form matters. Your muscles need magnesium for over 300 biochemical reactions, but after 70, your gut absorbs 30% less magnesium from food. Magnesium glycinate is bound to the amino acid glycine, which means it absorbs through your intestinal wall more efficiently. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that older adults who supplemented with magnesium glycinate increased their grip strength by 11% over 16 weeks. Grip strength directly correlates with overall muscle mass. The dose: 200 to 400 milligrams in water, taken in the evening. Magnesium also improves sleep quality, which is when your muscles repair. The benefit: better muscle relaxation, reduced muscle soreness, and improved recovery from physical activity. Addition number 3, creatine monohydrate. Addition number 3 is creatine monohydrate. This is the one that absorbs 40% better than plain water. Here's the science. Creatine increases the water content inside your muscle cells. This cellular hydration triggers muscle protein synthesis. A landmark study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise followed adults over 70 who added creatine to their water while doing basic strength training. They gained 3.7 pounds of lean muscle mass in 12 weeks. The control group without creatine gained only 1.2 pounds. But here's what most people miss. Creatine pulls water into your muscles, so you need to drink more total water when you take it. If you don't, you can get dehydrated. The dose: 5 grams daily, mixed in water. Take it any time of day. Consistency matters more than timing. The benefit: increased muscle cell volume, better strength gains, improved muscle endurance, and protection against age-related muscle loss. Addition number 4, electrolyte blend. Addition number 4 is a complete electrolyte blend. This means sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium together. Your muscle cells work like batteries. They need balanced electrolytes to maintain their electrical charge. After 70, your kidneys don't balance electrolytes as well. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults using electrolyte-enhanced water had 24% fewer incidents of muscle weakness during heat exposure. Look for electrolyte powders with at least 200 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 50 milligrams of magnesium per serving. Avoid products loaded with sugar. The dose: 1 serving in 16 ounces of water, once or twice daily, especially after any physical activity or during hot weather. The benefit: better muscle cell function, reduced risk of cramping, improved hydration status, and better nutrient delivery to muscle tissue. Addition number 5, collagen peptides. This is protein, but not the kind you think. Collagen peptides are short chains of amino acids that dissolve completely in water. They provide glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, 3 amino acids that support connective tissue around your muscles. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who added 15 grams of collagen peptides to their daily water improved their muscle mass and reduced joint pain after 12 weeks of resistance training. The key is combining collagen with movement. Collagen alone won't build muscle, but it supports the tissues that allow your muscles to function properly. The dose: 10 to 15 grams mixed in water, taken 30 to 60 minutes before physical activity. The benefit: stronger tendons and ligaments, reduced joint pain, better muscle support structures, and improved recovery. Addition number 6, vitamin D 3 drops. Addition number 6 is vitamin D3 liquid drops. Yes, you can add vitamin D to your water. Vitamin D is crucial for muscle function. Receptors for vitamin D exist on your muscle cells. When you're deficient, your muscles can't contract efficiently. Research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology shows that 80% of adults over 70 are vitamin D deficient. Those who corrected this deficiency improved their muscle strength by 19% in just 6 months. Liquid D3 is fat-soluble, so add it to water you drink with a meal containing some fat, or use an emulsified form designed to mix with water. The dose: 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily. Have your doctor check your vitamin D levels to determine your specific need. The benefit: better calcium absorption, improved muscle contraction, reduced fall risk, and better overall muscle performance. Addition number 7, tart cherry concentrate. This works overnight while you sleep. Tart cherries contain anthocyanins, compounds that reduce muscle inflammation. A study in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that older adults who drank tart cherry juice reduced muscle soreness by 47% and improved muscle recovery by reducing inflammation markers in their blood. After 70, your muscles take longer to recover from any activity. Tart cherry helps speed this process. The dose: 1 to 2 tablespoons of concentrate in 8 ounces of water, taken in the evening about an hour before bed. The benefit: reduced muscle inflammation, better overnight recovery, improved sleep quality due to natural melatonin content, and less next-day muscle soreness. Addition number 8, branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs. These are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. BCAAs directly stimulate muscle protein synthesis. They skip liver processing and go straight to your muscles. Research published in Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed BCAAs before and after resistance training maintained significantly more muscle mass than those who didn't. The effect was most pronounced in adults over 70. The ratio matters. Look for a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio, meaning twice as much leucine as the other 2 amino acids. The dose: 5 to 10 grams in water, consumed before or during physical activity. The benefit: direct muscle protein synthesis stimulation, reduced muscle breakdown during activity, better muscle preservation during weight loss, and improved exercise recovery. Addition number 9, coconut water powder. Addition number 9 is coconut water powder. This is natural electrolytes with a bonus. Coconut water contains potassium in high amounts, about 600 milligrams per serving. Potassium is critical for muscle contraction and preventing muscle cramps, but most older adults get only half the potassium they need. A study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that coconut water hydrated participants as effectively as commercial sports drinks, but with less sodium and no artificial ingredients. The powder form is more concentrated than regular coconut water and mixes easily. The dose: 1 scoop in 12 to 16 ounces of water, once daily, preferably after physical activity. The benefit: high potassium for muscle function, natural electrolyte balance, additional trace minerals, and better hydration without added sugar. Addition number 10: Himalayan pink salt with trace minerals. Addition number 10 is Himalayan pink salt, specifically for its trace minerals. While sea salt gives you sodium, Himalayan salt contains 84 trace minerals, including zinc, iron, and selenium. These minerals support enzymatic reactions in your muscle cells. A 2021 study in Nutrients Journal found that older adults with diverse mineral intake had better muscle quality on imaging scans compared to those with limited mineral variety. Your muscles need more than just the major electrolytes. Trace minerals act as cofactors for thousands of cellular processes. The dose: 1/4 teaspoon in water, alternated with regular sea salt throughout the week to ensure mineral diversity. The benefit: broad spectrum of trace minerals, support for enzymatic muscle function, better cellular health, and improved overall mineral status. Practical application. So how do you put this together? You don't need all 10 additions every day. Here's a simple rotation. Morning: sea salt or Himalayan salt in your first glass. Mid-morning: creatine and collagen peptides in water before any activity. Afternoon: electrolyte blend or coconut water powder. Evening: magnesium glycinate and tart cherry concentrate. Daily: vitamin D3 with a meal. As needed, BCAAS around physical activity. Start with 1 or 2 additions and notice how you feel over 2 weeks. Then add more gradually. Remember, plain water after 70 isn't enough. Your muscle cells need these additions to absorb water effectively and maintain their function. The research is clear. Adults over 70 who optimize their water with minerals and targeted nutrients maintain significantly more muscle mass, strength, and independence. Choose 2 or 3 of these additions starting today. Your muscles will thank you in ways you'll feel within weeks. If you found this helpful, share it with someone over 70 who wants to stay strong. That's how we build a community of people aging with strength and purpose.